The Wayz program is an incredible project that looks at green issues and driving green economies and small businesses that really started off with pure community development, but has grown exponentially in terms of its ability to create jobs and access to the economy for unemployed people in the Morgan sort of area. We are currently exploring the possibility of expanding this project into another operating site of ours, also a very industrial manufacturing site, and we've got a close-by community and a river. We are assessing the feasibility of that and what are the possible opportunities. It's slightly different to that, a more urban kind of area, so the dynamics would be slightly different, but yes, we would like to expand it. We've got an incredible partner. They're called I4Water. They're a non-profit. The exciting part of it, it's run by scientists. And they know all the technical parts of environmental conservation. And other members of the non-profit are the specialists in community engagement and getting people on board with the right skills and also the right attitudes. I would say do thorough feasibility study and research up front. Know what kind of a community you're getting into. More often than not, we don't realize the dynamics politically, socially, whether it's a more tribal community, whether it's a more urban sort of community. So know who you are partnering with. That would be my first advice. Secondly, it would be to start small and grow from there. This project certainly wasn't the rate and the growth that it is today. 5 years back, as I mentioned to you earlier, was very small, very immature in its beginnings, and year on year grew from strength to strength. You first wanted that community buy-in and their commitment, because without the community and their participation, you really don't have a project. Thirdly, I would say get the right kind of partner on board. You were fortunate to partner with I4Water that are thought leaders in this space. We've had challenges with community expectations. Some community members saw this as a way out. They saw this as their ticket out of poverty. We needed to manage that. If they are committed and they work hard and they go through the training, they could eventually end up with one of the businesses or being employed there or become a director of the businesses. But I mean, initially we needed to manage those expectations. That was a big one for us. Conflict within communities. We partner with two separate communities and together they work on this catchment area. Managing that was a big lesson, and at one point we had to get a remedial organization in to come and interface between the organization and the community. And lastly, I would say just overall people dynamics. You're dealing with human beings and behaviors. And upfront, communicating, being absolutely firm about what the project will do for the community, where it will stop and where it will start, was one of the key lessons we learned, to manage expectations. If you ask the futuristic me, I would say we can certainly duplicate this project across all the provinces. It ticks all the boxes in terms of environmental conservation. It has a recycling component to it, waste management, turning a business from waste. It has environmental conservation components to it. It really has the potential to grow nationally, even internationally into Africa, if there's scope for that.